Now Casey was a racing man, he dealt in thoroughbreds. Wherever there's a meeting on, oh, that's where Casey heads. With little Joe, his travelling mate, and a horse called Holy Dan. They'll dine on lobster one week, and the next on bread and scram. Well, I met him in the pub today. I said, Casey, how's your luck? With tears in his eyes, he looked into mine and said, I'm a dying duck. I've been down to Hall Street meeting, I thought I'd scoop the pool. I should have made a fortune, but instead I made a fool. As we stood in the crowded bar room, midst the laughter and the cheers, well, I brightened up old Casey with a round or two of beer. We found a quiet corner, and Casey, he got bold. He grabbed his beer in beefy hands, and here's the tale he told. 'Twas a sore disgrace, I can tell ya, it should have been in the bag. But the lady's bracelet and the cash were won by a station nag. I was broken, getting desperate, I'd been bragging round the place, and the last event on the program was a native stockman's race. So I hauled little Joe to the creek bed and to the ashes of a fire. In a second flat I stripped him of his pants and fancy attire. I blackened him all over with ashes and bacon fat, and I said, now Joe, you must ride this horse in 20 seconds flat. Well, Joe and Holy Dan romped home, beat the others by a mile, and I fronts up for my winnings with a grin across my dial. Said the judge, I've never seen a stockman ride a horse like that. But Joe, the stupid so-and-so, stood around to cop the rap. Well, I frowns and gives him the office that he'd better shoot straight through. But the judge said, just a moment, that native's eyes are blue. Well, they didn't tar and feather us, but it caused me lots of strife. And now I'm barred from the Kimbleys for the rest of my racing life. Yes, Casey was a racing man, he dealt in thoroughbreds. Wherever there's a meeting on, oh, that's where Casey heads. With little Joe, his travelling mate, and a horse called Holy Dan. They'll dine on lobster one week, and the next on bread and scram.